Hello, scholars. Welcome to Thursday. We are going to start today's lesson with a question. What's the problem with twin witches? You can never tell which witch is which. Ba-dum-bum. Now you might be thinking, Mr. Long, why in the world are you telling us a joke about witches on the 10th of December? That's not even near Halloween. You're right. It's not. But what it is our first spelling word. Our first spelling word today is the word witch. But which witch? This witch. When you're not sure which thing to eat for lunch. Which? Scholars, take a moment, pause, and analyze which. Let's see how you did. How many syllables in which? Right, one. Our first sound is w, with a feather. W, with a feather. I, first sound of I-E, and ch, sh, which. Which sound of ch, sh. Its first sound, w, I, ch. There are no rules. Which brings us to our next word. Our next word, comfortably close to the red margin, is the word destroy. Destroy. Pause and analyze destroy. Scholars, how many syllables in destroy? Did you say two? That would be correct. Our first syllable is D. This is the first syllable, right here. Did you catch the name sound of the E? Right? Destroy. Finger space. Then, scholars, we have a blend of three consonants, right? Str, like straw, strong, strength, strudel, right? Str. Maybe you can think of another str word. And then our final sound is oi. Which oi? Oi, two-letter oi that we do use at the end of English words. Destroy. Oi, two-letter oi that we do use at the end of English words. Did you get the rule? Remember, back here in D first syllable, we have an E at the end of the syllable saying its name sound. Ready? Say the rule with me. A, E, O, and U. Usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. Destroy. Good work, scholars. Let's move to our third word. Our third word looks like a big word, but scholars, it's a really good example of taking the whole and breaking it into parts. It's a compound word. It's actually two words put together. The word news and the word paper to make newspaper. Right? The newspaper is a paper that presents the news. Newspaper. Pause for a moment. Analyze newspaper. Newspaper is a three-syllable word. The first syllable is that whole first word of the compound word, news. So scholars, let's check the markings on that, right? It's ooh, you. Just kidding. Saying its first sound of ooh, right? New. New. It's not new. New. Ooh. News. Second sound of the s. So news. Finger space. Pay. A-A-ah, saying its name sound. Finger space, purr. Did you get the of her in paper? What's this phonogram? Right, the of her. Newspaper. Did you catch the rule in newspaper? Right. Again, we have a vowel saying its name sound at the end of a syllable. This time, it's the A, right? Ready? Say it with me. A, E, O, and U usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. Newspaper. A compound word. A paper where you read the news. Newspaper. Our last word on the required list is the word several. So Al has several rocks in his rock collection. So keep that in mind. Al, right? Several. Pause for a moment. Analyze several. All right. How many syllables in several? Right. 3. Sev. Finger space. Oh, there's the of her again, just like in newspaper. Sev. Finger space. Al. Maybe you know someone named Al. Right? Several. Several. Right? Several means, right, you have many of something. If you have several pieces of homework, you have many pieces of homework. If you have several tacos to have for dinner, you have many tacos to have for dinner. Right? Several. Several. There are no rules in several. And scholars, our bonus word is another capital city today. The capital city of Bogota. Bogota is the capital of Colombia. So Bogota. Here's a look at that on our map. So here's Bogota, the capital city of Colombia. Are you studying any of the others, right? Remembering where they are? We've done Caracas, Venezuela, Quito, Ecuador, Lima, Peru, Brasilia, Brazil, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Santiago, Chile, Bogota, the capital of Colombia. Bogota. Then, scholars, as you look this over, you may be, right, having your family quiz you on the spelling words, quizzing you on these and any past words that maybe you've had trouble on. If you'd like to work on the enrichment, right, the optional enrichment in this bottom part, right, you could, right, make a picture of what do you have several of. I have several blank. And it doesn't have to be true. It could be. But what would be something maybe fun to have several of or strange to have several of? And optional, send that to your teacher if you'd like. And, of course, the required part, answer those 5 questions about the spelling words in the Google form. Click submit at the bottom of that Google form. Send those questions to your teacher so your teacher knows you did today's assignment and that you worked with the words. As always, thank you for joining me for spelling today. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And remember, what's the problem with twin witches? You can never tell which is which. Maybe you want to share that joke with someone in your family today. Have a great day.